You're back.
I am, man. Give me 2 seconds, buddy, sorry.
Don't see my tag. In back. In back had to reboot was updating Visual Studio.
Hey, Bubba. I had to find your URL, so I went to the channel and everything, and I did save it, so it may... it may take a minute or so for it to come through. I couldn't get through on the email that you supplied me, so if you want, if you can fly me an email from your email with your channel URL, I'll be able to then set you up as a mod, and we'll get you all tagged up so that you're able to delete delete people's comments and all of that kind of stuff. Because I'm not really that. This guy's just. He's just relentless at coming in and trying to cause trouble, and I have no time for people that are going to be doing that, really. Thank you ever so much for returning, guys. I'm sorry I had to shut the stream down, but I can't have someone coming in and sort of being aggressive and impolite to all of the other, members of the community, really. It's completely unneeded. My email is semtexuk, all lowercase, at gmail.com. So I'll say that again, Bubba. That's semtexuk, all lowercase, at gmail.com. If you can fly me an email with the channel URL, I'll be able to paste that in, and we'll be able to set you up as a mod at the moment, which would be really, really cool, because we definitely need a little bit of moderation. We're getting to the point where we're getting, consistently quite a few people in the chat, and I don't want one person sort of spoiling the stream for everybody else, really. It's, it's uncalled for, it's unneeded, and, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry, unfortunately, there are some jerks out there, Obviously, this guy's got some issues, so that's something we'll have to see if we can remedy, but I think this is probably the only way we're going to be able to kind of sort that out, really, is to get a couple of mods on. I really didn't want to kind of have to do that, but again, if this is going to be sort of a consistent thing, then we need the ability to sort of ban anyone that's going to be doing this sort of stuff. Thanks, Bubba, I appreciate that, man. We may have to stop this. Stop the stream, maybe, to sort it out, maybe, I'm not sure.
It's a benchmark. You got big enough to attract the assholes.
There is that. That is one way thinking about it, my friend. That absolutely is. I don't know why anyone want to do that, though. It seems like a little bit crazy, to be honest. It may take a little while for it to come free, man, so I'll have to keep refreshing that, seeing if we can get that up.
Back.
Awesome. Yeah.
In probably the oldest one here, LOL.
Yeah, it's just come through as it doesn't show the URL. That's the only thing. That's the main thing I need, is the channel URL, buddy.
I pop them off like flies.
So I can
And Sem, don't upset yourself with people like that.
Oh, I'm not upsetting myself, man.
Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
I just want to I'd just like to I'd like to sort of stop that issue from happening if we can. So I don't know why that's not working, to be honest with you, Baba. Hopefully it's just like a little time thing where it takes X amount of time for them to sort of set it up. Maybe it's like a 24-hour thing where they have to check that the channel's like kosher or whatever before they set it up. So we'll continue, as we want. We'll continue sort of going on here. We'll see if we can continue. Get bored and go elsewhere and cause them stress, really. But yeah, we don't need that, do we, guys? We don't need like aggressive people that are just giving people stress and not being considerate of others. That is definitely not what the channel is about, and it's not the way we want to move forward, really. So we're going to try and sort this out one way or another. Again, I'm sorry for sort of bringing the stream to a halt there, man.
I don't know how old Sam is.
I'm 36, man. I'm 36.
I need to go now. But good luck with the stream, and I hope it's nice and peaceful until the end.
Thanks, Matty. Appreciate that. Appreciate your time. Thank you for checking the channel out. That's super cool of you. Please, if you're new and you haven't visited the stream before, we have got the vast majority of the time a really incredible community with some really superly cool people. So if you would like to hang around them with them often and you'd like to get notifications of when the channel yeah, thank you, Shrika, that's super cool, man. But yeah, we would love for like to gain more members of the Semarmy. So
sent you my channel.
Oh, awesome, thank you, man. I will have to go and check that. This is the thing, for me to do that I would have to shut the stream down again. What I'll probably do, Bubba, is if that hasn't come through already, cool, Alan, thank you ever so much for coming and hanging out, man. We really appreciate it, buddy.
It's bound to happen, and I'm sure we all understand. You're putting it mildly, man. He was in. Show the love, not the hate.
Absolutely, that's what we want to do. We want to promote sort of like a, you know, a community that's, you know, got nice things to say to each other, people that are polite, people that are courteous, and you know, considerate of other people's situations as well. I don't. The last thing I want really is sort of the minority to spoil kind of the flow and everything of that, and put comments out there that are really unjustified and just hateful, to be honest with you. So I think if we can, you know, if we can get Bubba sorted out with being a mod. Bubba's a really consistent member of the Semarmy, I'm sure you know. But I think, you know, as he's been here and he's, you know, been pretty awesome ever since he sort of joined, I think he kind of deserves kind of the right to be able to stop other people from sort of causing that drama, really. Don't take any offence to anyone else. Don't think that I'm in any way care less about any of you, but we do need some mods, and we need some sort of consistent moderation, and I think Bubba is an awesome dude. So yeah, you know, I think that's the best way to go. Anyway, let's leave that there. Let's not worry about you know, the people that want to cause the stress and want to bring the stream down. Let's focus on all of the people that are super cool and can make the stream, you know, a good one, and the community a good one. So let's do that. Like, let's have a little look, see what shit we can get here. I don't think we're going to get anything good, so we might have to pop off.
And help the channel grow.
Absolutely, you know what I mean? Well, not even the channel to grow, but just so that we can have a cool community, you know what I mean? That's the most important thing. We just want to sort of a way of limiting the silly people coming in saying silly things, you know?
Let's give the Bubba hand emoji, happy person raising one hand.
Absolutely, man. That's the way we want it, like, you know? I think I'm done with the barrenness here, guys, so we're going to pop off. We're going to see if we can find a little bit of a better system, because I think the shit farm in here just isn't being the luckiest. We could probably sell some of this stuff, make sure that we get well over that 100 million that we managed to crack the other day. Yeah, absolutely that, man, absolutely that. See, this is the thing, I think the guy must have subscribed under a different name. He must have subscribed under a different name. I'm not incredibly sure what the subscriber is, or we could like remove them from the subscriber count or whatever. But yeah, you know, unfortunately some people have got, you know, issues that they need to work on, and unfortunately we've had to deal with the backlash of that. But there we go. These things are bound to happen. I'll tell you what, let's hop
old enough to be all your father.
Let's hop off to here, guys. We're probably going to hop through this black hole, get that little bit closer again, because that's what we want to do. We want to make a move toward it. It might push us. It might push us to a point where we have to maybe mend some little bits. But we have got all of the stuff in the ship inventory at the moment that should be able to help us actually fix anything that comes up. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you know, there we go.
Well,
thank you ever so much for
Semarmy, emoji smiling face with open mouth. We need to get to the Atlas new planet.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Etamar. I get what you're saying, Etamar.
He might try to get back for more.
Quite possibly, but if like, just ignore it. Like, if the dude comes back in and he's being sort of negative in any way, if you just completely ignore him, the less time you give those kind of people, the quicker they get bored and just leave. You know what I mean? So that'd be cool. Hey, sup, no mans? Thanks for rejoining, man. We appreciate it, buddy. Thank you again, guys, for rejoining this stream. I'm sorry I had to shut it down there for a moment, but I want to give you guys the best experience we can here on the channel. So sometimes these little things will have to happen, you know?
Is someone making drama? Hello, all you brave members.
Absolutely that. We've got a fantastic community right here, and we don't want it spoiled by like a real.
It makes his comments disappear from your view.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can do that because I've got it the PlayStation. It's actually coming through on the PlayStation chat, not the YouTube chat. So I haven't got YouTube chat up on my second screen. I've actually got it set up sort of through the PlayStation, because then I can get all of the audio comments rather than just the written ones. So I know that's probably a little bit awkward for you guys. So I apologise for that. Let's see what we've got. There we go. Oh, so we need a little bit more iron. Is this iron? We might be shooting. No, that's home. That's.
System.
What have we got here?
Sam, are there planet types you normally get vortex from?
Really barren ones. I'd focus on K stars and B stars. Those are the ones that I seem to have the most luck.
We hit the flag report and he is gone. Is someone being mean?
We've just had a guy that seems to keep coming in. He's using a couple of different profiles, it seems. He comes in and he basically picks an individual in like one of the guys, and like either that or myself, and he'll say some like really obtuse things, really uncalled for sort of comments and stuff, and he just brings the stream down a little bit, kind of. And that's the last thing we want, you know.
Quality of stream in 720, just to let you know.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, it should always be streaming in like HD medium. So, he's used a couple of profiles. Slim Baby is one of the names. I've also seen him using another name as well, but I can't remember what that one was. But I'm sure I'd recognise it again. So have no fear. It's a Get planet. We might find an alright ship here, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the guy's problem is, man. I'm not sure. He's obviously got some issues that he needs to work out, and he's just one of those people, unfortunately. You know, it's like in a workplace, you always find that there's one guy who's, you know, got issues, and you don't like everyone doesn't get on with the dude or whatever. And it seems this guy is just really adamant about coming in and trolling the stream for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that he doesn't like the fact we've got an awesome community here. I'm not sure, man. But we're taking steps in the right direction to try and rectify that, you know. But anyway, guys, I really want to get off the subject. I'd really rather sort of not give it any more mind space, not really talk about that sort of stuff anymore, because, you know, we've got better things to do. We've got better things to talk about. So yeah, let's do that. I really am interested though, guys. It could be that, man. But I really would love to know what kind of things you guys would like to be brought in to the game in in upcoming updates and things like that. You know, like other than the base building and the giant freighters and the ideas kind of I've brought up in when anyone's asked me, if there's anything else that you guys have thought of that you would like to see in the game. Yeah, we'll be finding some iron.
How his wife, kids and all the cool things.
The wife is absolutely splendid. She's a little bit tired, so she's gone off to bed, but it is quite late here in the UK. It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around that sort of time frame. So, and she's got work in the morning, bless her, so she's hit the bed. She says hello to all of you guys. So, hello from Mrs. Semtex. But yeah, she's, we probably won't be seeing Mrs. Sem for the rest of the evening.
I would love to see player-owned freighters in the game where you house all the ships you've found, sort of a mobile base.
Absolutely, man.
Personality is all I need. Whatever you choose is fine with me.
Oh, no, appreciate that, man.
All infos of a planet at once would be nice. 332 here.
Yeah, no, that's a really good one. I like the freighter thing there. Where you can house all of the ships you found. Maybe like owning more than one ship at once would be a super cool thing for us to be able to do. 9992. I think that one's 77. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully we can find ourselves a nice, a nice fighter ship, guys. I think that's going to be the mission, along with sort of like pushing forward.
I want to interact more with the ships flying around. They're just decoration ATM. I want them to land in other places than trading posts.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool to see ships landing sort of like just innocuously all around the, you know, you might just see them land around you and you could see an NPC get out and do a bit of mining maybe or something. That was pretty good. Oh, well, this one's pretty good. We've put all the right text in it.
Update me, please.
We've got a pretty...
What would be nice is a base where you can store the ships you gain.
Okay. Space we can store ships. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. I think being able to have like a hangar of ships would certainly be like a super cool thing. That really would be a cool idea, I think. Because, you know, you find some really, really cool looking ships and it would be nice to sort of have one of every type of ship. You know, you could have a big freighter, you could have the trader ship like I'm flying at the moment, you could have, you know, a little fighter ship, you could have a little science ship and everything, you know, that would be pretty cool. You could have an explorer ship, all of those kind of things. I think that would be a really awesome thing.
Next to a working portal.
Yeah, absolutely. Or, well, I think with the... Oh, look, there's another one. I'll tell you what, let's stop here. Let's get this one so that we've got a couple of ships up that we can go and check out. And then if one or two of them are duds, then hopefully one of them will be a nice one. It's probably going to be a plan. I'm hoping they do some sort of Stargate in the bases that you make as a home base.
Don't underestimate the power of the hairdryer.
Absolutely, man.
To be more missions, like some dude asks you to collect a rare resource for him from a snow planet.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like faction-specific kind of side quests, kind of thing. I think would be like a really cool thing.
And it has all the stuff you mentioned.
I certainly will, man. Unfortunately, because I haven't got a gaming PC. I'm a little bit limited to using all of the stuff through PS4 at the moment and the games that come with PS4. So at the moment, that's kind of our focus, is like PlayStation 4 games. But into the future, when I can sort of acquire...
Dual Universe also might be up your alley.
Yeah, Dual Universe looks incredible. I was watching Cobra's interview with one of the developers earlier, and they're saying some really quite incredible things about that game. It's can be really community driven, and it would be, you know, because it's a single shard universe, you could have an awful lot of people, like we could have the whole community all playing together on one planet, and we could like build some incredible bases and some ships and make blueprints for stuff. So that could be like a really, really good option for our community, I think, to be honest with you guys. That could be something that we could really push forward with.
Stuff in Lua, script objects and machinery.
Exactly that, yeah. You can, like, if you make a ship, you can then make a blueprint of the ship. and in making the blueprint you can then sell that blueprint to other people as well.
Looks quite
That can
gassy.
change to
And it is cross-platform.
yeah, well, they say a lot of things at the moment. They clearly stated that how the game ships initially and their vision for the game are two completely different things. So you don't get your hopes up too much just yet that it's going to be like it's not going to have everything straight away, and it will be kind of, you know, a slow progression of these things really.
Star Citizen is community driven and you can join the Space Army.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah, you know, this is the thing. We don't want to get ourselves super hyped for titles that we can't play at the moment. I think it's always better to wait until the release.
It would make me go crazy if you could sub to me.
Hey! I'd probably do that now, man. We'll have a little look. Oh, look, there's another one as well. Let's land here and do this one. Unless it's the one I just did, I'm not sure. May as well get, like, you know, a couple of towers up, check the ships out, see if there's anything we can find that's nice.
Really?
Yeah, you never know, man. I can always check it out. If you got some cool stuff on the channel, I don't see why not, you know?
Wow.
Trading. Well, we don't want to chat to the sneaky Gex, though. That's something we definitely don't want to do. There we go. Let's get this in there.
I don't upload.
Oh yeah, I generally sub to people that are like I watch and all of those kind of things. Otherwise you'd have like millions of subscriptions and it'd be really hard to sort of find your stuff that you watch regularly, you know.
So if you don't upload, what's the point in subbing to you, homie? Don't let Gex into the Siakarets.
No, we're not letting the Gex in. We're not letting the Gex in.
Face, emoji pensive face.
There he is. Okay, so we got 2 more ships to check out here.
What Carl said.
Gex. Bacon. Hashtag bacon. Absolutely. Hashtag bacon indeed. That's not far away at all, so we'll check this one out first. I think this is the one we were heading to initially before we found the other 2 towers there, guys. So we're going to head over there and have a little look here. See if we can find I haven't yet. No, I haven't checked out the cardistry. I would be interested, though. I am quite interested in finding out what all that's about. Could you give me a little bit of, like, a brief description of what cardistry is? Is that kind of reading cards, like tarot? Is that similar, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. This is definitely not the ship that we are looking for. So we'll leave that one. We'll walk over here, do the beacon, and then hopefully that one will wipe out so that we don't... Card flourishing. Oh, okay, so like doing card tricks and doing big fans and that kind of thing. Oh, that's super cool, man. Yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. That's pretty mad. I do like watching it.
Making art with playing cards, it's very hard. Absolutely,
yeah. Have you ever heard of a guy called Dynamo? You might want to check him out. He does some incredible cardistry, as I think he called it. Some super cool stuff. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't heard of him before. He's like an English magician. He's quite a young guy, but he's very, very, very good. He does some really incredible stuff, so definitely worth checking out. Yeah, Dynamo. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's not magic though. I've heard of Dynamo.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate there's a difference. But he
does magic.
He does some pretty cool sort of sleight of hand with cards and some pretty amazing flourishing. I know a couple of guys that work in casinos as well that have got they're pretty adept with cards. They can do some pretty funky stuff with them.
Piggy, fatty and large drenched art.
Absolutely, yeah. Bacon. Gotta love a bacon sandwich. It is the way forward, unless you're vegetarian, of course, and we respect your choices. However, here at the Semarmy, we do love the bacon sammies. Catch you later, no man. You have a good day, man. Hope you have a good one, bro. Thank you for coming and hanging out here. We appreciate it. Okay, let's sort out the attacking guys. Come on then. Come and attack me, hostile ships.
We will make you love Bakun. I'll be back.
Catch you later, no man.
20 mins.
Catch you later, buddy.
No man.
God, we really are getting. I tell you what, it's because we've got all of this this expensive cargo on us, isn't it? Because we've got a full inventory. These guys are coming out on force. That's you dealt with. Luckily, we've got loads of titanium on us so as well, so we should be able to sort out the.
Thank you for the viewers.
Oh, it's you again. Really? Have you got nothing better to do with your time? No. I could suggest a couple of things. Right, that's those guys sorted out at least. Now we can get back down to that crash ship, guys. Hopefully this is going to be the fighter we are looking for. That's hopefully what we're trying to find. Let's get that shield, because that is going to frustrate me, that sound going off non-stop. There we go. And we're really close to this ship, actually. I thought we were going to be a lot further away, but those pirates actually brought us closer to the crash ship than we thought we were going to be. Awesome. There we go. Did No Man say he was going to be about 20? I think he did, yeah, about 20 minutes. It is pretty blank, to be honest with you. Oh, that's like a Korvac science ship. That's kind of weird looking. It's got the bubble front, hasn't it? It does have a bubble front, but it is orange. Or is it red? I don't know, maybe it's just the light. Maybe it's just the light. It is kind of cool looking. Looks a bit like Boba Fett's ship out of Star Wars, doesn't it? Kind of. Except obviously it's the wrong colours and it doesn't have the pointy wings.
Is there actually any proper use for the Atlas Pass V23? I think they just block 2 slots. No.
Yeah. So these here, the debris and using the rooms in the space station and all of that kind of stuff. You do need the Atlas V1 and V2s for that, so that's kind of cool.
Exactly.
I like having them on me just in case we want to go into those rooms. Here we go. I'm not a big fan. It's not the best looking one we've seen. It does look a Boba Fett ship a little bit. I'm not a massive fan though. It's a little bit, I don't know. I don't think it's worth trading the one we've got up for, so we'll leave this one. We really want to find like a nice fighter kind of ship, I think. I think that's going to be our focus. Find a nice fighter, so we've got a really nice clear view of everything we're looking for. Let's investigate the exosuit. Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Yours cooler.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Tamara. I think the one we've got already is probably a little bit nicer looking than the other one. Those are quite common as well. The Korvac science ships. It's not my favourite sort of visually. I don't find them that aesthetically pleasing. So we'll push forward. We do need to grab a bit of plutonium. I think there's a cave just below us, guys, though. So we'll grab some from there. Yeah, there is. Happy days. Pardon me. Let's have a little scan, see if yeah, there's loads of it up here, look. Happy days. Probably might have to cave through to it, possibly. Oh really, it's just a loop? Okay then, let's shoot our way through here. Build ourselves a little tunnel. See what we can find. At least we're in the other cave, look.
A cave is the plutonic ideal of a spot for plutonium.
Oh look, there's a little bit there. It's not as much as we want, but it'll do for the now. Keep going down. I think there's probably going to be loads of it down this way. It does look like, yeah, there we go. We've got a decent sized chunk of it right there. That'll probably be enough. Not seeing any vortex cubes or anything like that here. Let's have a go just a little bit further, see if we can find some more plutoniums. We might as well stack up on it while we're here. This is going to bring us back round to the ship, I think. That's alright then. What's that? Is that emerald or something? Aluminium, we don't need any of that. Right, let's head back toward the ship and maybe dig ourselves a tunnel out. Is there any more plutes? No, no more plutes. Oh, there's a way out there. We don't have to use up the ammo. And off we go, back to the ship. Is that gold or emerald? That's gold, yeah. We don't need any of that.
Did you find the THC planet?
Right, off we go then, guys. See if we can maybe find ourselves another tower. There we go, look at that, there's one right next to us. It's like it knows what we want, that's happy days. And there's a little bit of plutonium behind us that we can hoover up. Well, it's not even behind us. It's right next to us, in fact. There we go.
Emoji face with tears of joy. I asked you a question.
Oh, did you? Right, hopefully we'll find a nice fighter ship here. It's not that far away either. It's pretty close. It might unluckily be the one we've just come from though, guys, I think. Oh no, it is in a different direction. Oh, they've got the anomaly as well. We could go and check that out, see what multi-tool they've got in there this time. They might have something funky. Hey, Nayman, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, now answer pencil neck. Some guys, good night, have fun. See you
Catch you later, Boris. Have a good one, buddy. Catch you soon, man. Thanks for hanging out again, Boris. Appreciate your time, bud.
Hey, no man.
Hey, this is not the one, man. This is not the one. We're gonna have to leave this one. Move forward. See if we can find another. I think we might even have to go to another system, actually, guys, because this one's we've had some really bad luck with the ships here. We'll send out an alert about the pirates so everyone else knows what's going on in there.
Flying coffin.
Yeah, it's not nice. It's not a nice looking one. I do not like that one. Let's hit this anomaly. We'll check that out, see what the multi-tool is there, see if we can find anything cool. And then I think maybe we'll do a little warp, flip off towards the centre a little bit more. It's got to be done. How far away are we from it now? Probably still quite a way away. 1, 2, 7, 7, 8, 5. That's not too bad actually. We're getting there. We're starting to make a little bit of distance away from the edge. And if we start to focus on hitting some serious warpage, I think we're going to be good. We didn't want to go to that one. We want to go to that one. There we go. hopefully we'll find one of those really rare sort of skin and gristle and bone multi-tools. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one of those. That would be a little bit rarer than what we found so far. Gotta get this charged actually. Bear with me just a moment, guys. I need to sort out my charger. There we go. Sorted. Let's go in.
It's a mini Death Star.
Have a look. Yeah. You're not wrong. It is kind of like a mini Death Star. It is a little bit. Yeah, we don't want to speak to the sneaky Gex, and we don't want a purple and green one, so we're just going to leave that. That is not what we're looking for. We can't talk to them because we've got all of this stuff in the inventory. I'm pretty sure we're full up on the warp cells though, so I think we should maybe let's push a couple of, we'll do like the furthest distance we can for like 3 or 4 jumps. Get that little bit closer. And then we'll stop off at a planet, see what we can find. Yeah, I think we're gonna move on. See what we can find here. Get ourselves pointed in the right direction. Hop out. These are some blue ones. Let's have a look. That's an 06. We really want B stars, really. 05. That could be alright, maybe. That 05.
What galaxy is this? Hilbert?
We are in Hilbert still, yeah. We haven't really pushed towards the middle of this one because I wanted to take my time a little bit more and check it out. I think we're going to go and visit this 05 actually, guys. I've not been to an 05 yet. Maybe, you never know. You never know, eh? We might find something cool there. O planets, O systems are usually good with like really expensive resources. So we might find some vortex cubes, maybe a bit of murine or calcium, something like that. Possibly some Corvax convergence cubes or something. You never know. Right. How many planets did it say we had here? We have got
Do you bother with venom
4
sacs
planets.
anymore?
It's not really. I mean, they are good like earlier on in kind of the earlier stages because you can pick up, you know, an inventory full. But I'm finding vortex cubes, dynamic resonators, all of that sort of stuff. Because you can find like a stackable one. You know, if you can get a stack of 100 rather than just one in one slot, then you're making a ridiculous amount more than if you were doing the venom sac thing. This should be quite easy to find transmission on. It's definitely very red. Let's have a little land, see what the animal situation is like. We might have some fauna, maybe some flora. Got a couple of cool things. Extreme contamination, see, so I'm thinking, yeah, we've got green all over this. I think this is going to be calcium. Yeah, it's calcium. Yeah, definitely calcium. These little smoking dudes, if you're ever looking for the exotic resource calcium, that's what these are. Here. We might find some cool ships as well. You usually find where it's like really good resources that they have some quite funky ship designs as well. So let's see if we can find it. Oh look, we've got some flying eel type creatures as well. That's pretty cool. Similar to ones we found elsewhere. They seem pretty prevalent, those guys.
What do you do with Kalium?
Kalium, you can sell it for quite a lot. Some of the
fastest legit money method on PC is attack freighters and sell loot at space station.
Yeah, it's probably the faster way to do it if you've got free inventory slots. Vortex
Shark tails.
cube farm is pretty good. Yeah, they are shark tails. They are shark tails. You might find some other cool flying animals, maybe.
Hey,
It
Resi.
should be relatively easy to find. Find a transmission tower. They're probably going to stand out pretty well with the little buildings, I would imagine, against a red background, unless they've chosen red buildings. There's got to be something around here. There's not that many buildings. Maybe we can find a little beacon at least, and then we could use that to locate a tower. That orange light standing out against this red background is going to be pretty hard to see though, I'd imagine, to be honest with you. Where are you? It's pretty barren of the outpost buildings as well. I don't think I've even seen one big building yet. That's pretty crazy. Is that a beacon back there? I don't think so. It's just really odd. Be floating around. Oh, there's one building. Have you got a beacon near you? I don't think you have. I think that's a manufacturing plant. It might be deserted though. Come on then. Where is it? Ah, there we go. That'll do. Let's find ourselves a transmission tower. Have a little look, see if we've got any space in the inventory.
To life, honestly.
Yeah, it does. I'm surprised that there is life here, to be completely honest. It's a bit mad. There we go. Let's delete all of that. We've got a little bit of iron, so we'll probably be able to make. Yeah, there we go. We've got a bypass chip. Where did that little beacon go? There he is. Let's get a transmission tower going, see what the ships are like. We might have to visit a couple to find something decent. Usually you get a couple of terrible looking ones initially. Now we've got an observatory. Come on, beacon, give us a transmission tower. You know you want to. No beacon. Well, at least we can find an outpost. I think it's going to be Gek though. Extreme radiation. That's pretty harsh. The animals are probably going to be pretty weird here, I'd imagine. Usually find that on like super toxic planets or super radioactive planets. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's a dinosaur. Must be pretty big so we can see him from that far away. Let's go and check that dude out quickly. Oh wow. Whoa, look at him, he's a creepy dude. They're huge. And they're aggressive. Don't let me kill you. Don't make me kill you. Oh, crikey. Run away. Run away. That is huge though. Whoa. We'll steer clear of those guys if we see those guys again. They're obviously pretty hungry, and we look like dinner to those dudes. So I think we're going to have to avoid those guys at all cost.
Wind tracks. Flee.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky looking. It was a big old dinosaur though. Little tiny wings. It's like it's almost trying to evolve into a bird of some sort, I think. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. I apologise for my yawnage there, guys. It is pretty harsh looking, this planet. You wouldn't want to stay here, would you?
He is depressed about how poorly NMS was received, and do you think he's in hiding?
No, I think they've employed a PR team, and they're probably working incredibly hard with updates and all of that kind of stuff at the moment. I think they've probably made a good move by hiring a PR company, because they're going to understand what they should communicate to a game community and what they should probably leave out of those messages. I think that's probably a really smart move by those guys, especially with the kind of bad press they've been getting of late. I think if they were to make more mistakes by kind of giving any more kind of what their vision of the game is going to be rather than what people are actually going to get, that would probably be a bit of a mistake right now. They don't need to lose any more people that are staying with the game, and if they can do what they can to maintain the user base that exists now, it's probably going to be a really good thing for the company. I've actually put a couple of posts up on nms.com, their own website, detailing some of the patch notes. They actually put a post up there before the game came out saying exactly what the game was, but not many people actually checked it out, and it said it started with the sentence, "This is what No Man's Sky definitely will be," and it gives a list of all the things you can do in the game, and not kind of their vision of what the game was going to be. But they have posted up there that in the week since release that they have hired a PR company. They listed some of the patch notes. Oh, see what I mean? This is not a good looking ship. Is it just brought us back to the same one again? That's horrible. We haven't found a decent ship for a little while here, guys. Hopefully we're going to come across a really, really good one in a bit. It's only so long your luck can be bad, I reckon. But I do follow the NMS kind of their website, because you get all kinds of cool information from there, and you can see kind of like a lot of the old artwork, and have been like concept art and things like that, which is pretty cool. Just gives you a little bit of a greater insight into the game, I think. I usually do that when I get into title, sort of find out a little bit more about it, do a bit of research. It's pretty cool. Not only that, if you watch Cobra TV stuff as well, he usually does sort of video updates about stuff that's gone up on the sites and all of that kind of stuff, and he actually posts pictures of the
I'm waiting for the new Mass Effect.
Yeah, it does look good, I must admit. The trailer sort of video that you saw looked pretty funky. I did watch a little bit about the PS4 Pro and all of that earlier as well, and I've got to admit that I wasn't hugely impressed. I mean, it is an upgrade, yeah, it gets close to like 4K, but it doesn't...
Sim, are you into Star Wars?
Absolutely, man, yeah. The gaming room I'm sat in right now is... I've got quite a lot of Star Wars memorabilia. Star Wars ice cube trays and everything. Like I usually have a Millennium Falcon in my Baileys, or Han Solo in carbonite. Got a couple of little bobbleheads and things like that. Got some Darth Vader ones and a little R2-D2. Some of the old original posters for the original film.
It's late. See you
all of that
tomorrow,
kind of stuff.
man. Great stream.
Thanks, Eatmar.
Had zombies.
Catch you later, buddy. You have an awesome sleep there, bud. Sweet dreams to you, bro. What is this over here? This shelter. I think that's the shelter we identified a minute ago, wasn't it? We don't really want to go there.
2 books of zombies.
2 books of zombies. I'm not sure if Star Wars had zombies in it, to be honest with you, bud. I'm pretty sure I've never seen any zombies in Star Wars. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. There's definitely some funky alien creatures in Star Wars, I know that. and some cool robots. And it happened in a galaxy a long time away. It did. I'm not sure, man, to be honest. I've never known of any Star Wars zombies, to be honest with you. Hey, Vikings. Comforting.
In the extended universe.
Kikimotos. Yeah. There's so much extended universe though stuff. They're like, if you read all of it, there'd probably be everything you could think of in the extended universe. There's so many fan sort of like films and stuff like that as well. I tend to stick to kind of like the puristy kind of Star Wars stuff, like really just the info in the films and things. Yeah, the gun looked pretty cool, man. I did like that.
Read the books?
Did I read the books? No, I never read the Star Wars books.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
That's 77. Please don't take us back to that same horrible ship yet again. Give us something cool looking for once. We are on a Viking planet though, so we should get some pretty cool stuff here. Ship-wise, at least. It's gonna have to be something pretty cool looking there.
Were Sith students.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Being the dark side and all of that kind of stuff.
Universe is now more like parallel universe, as they did stuff in the new movie that contradicted what's in the books.
Yeah.
Would still use the Force. What's crackin', bro?
Hey, Lane. Thank you for coming and checking the channel out. Appreciate that, man. Grab a chair, pull it up next to the boys. I'm sure they'll make you welcome. I thought the new film was pretty cool, actually. I thought it was like quite an interesting take on what they could have done, and it seems to set it up. Oh, it's another one of these. Look, we don't really want one of these shaped ones. We really want a sort of a fightery type ship, really.
A blue baller.
It's kind of cool. A blue baller. That could be misconstrued. Let's send out a warning signal and let's move on to the next one. I think maybe a different planet, because it is really hard for me to sort of spot the beacons and the towers and stuff here because of the red colour. It's a little bit overbearing and it's really hostile with the animals and everything. Being pretty weird. They are pretty funky, but yeah, I'd rather not sort of hang around on a planet that wants to kill us as badly as this one does, really. We'll keep going, we'll keep pushing on, see what we can find. It looks like we're in a Viking system, so we've got a good chance of finding something half decent, I'd imagine.
That's cool. Is this text-to-speech option available in YouTube gaming?
Yeah, I would imagine so. This is via the PlayStation 4, so I think it's the PlayStation 4 that's providing us with the text-to-speech. You can find that in your advanced broadcast settings.
The master of the school was messing with shit he shouldn't have and created the zombies. Everyone and everything but 5 people died.
Whoa, that's pretty mad. I do like the old Star Wars. I'm really looking forward to the the other 2 films that are going to come out. I think they're going to be pretty incredible. I think there's going to be a really good story going on there. This going on, but at least we've got a lot of water as well. We might find something cool. You never know. They can always be a little bit deceptive from space as well, these planets. We might find some flora. We might find some like red plants and trees and stuff. That would be pretty cool.
I kinda like YouTube gaming better than Twitch.
Yeah, different platforms, different kind of... Oh, look at that. That's got some really... Wow. That's quite intense colour differences. Look at that, we've got like purple trees and teal colour. This is pretty funky, guys. Let's have a little wander around. Let's see what this gives us like. Got like some red grass going on. Wow, that is really quite cool. Little purple plants and stuff. We don't have any animals here, but it is it's quite an attractive planet. It's quite pretty. Let's find a beacon, because I think there's one just down here.
To get this game.
It really is quite fun, man, yeah. I think if you put everything aside and just play it for what it is, and don't go in expecting loads of stuff that was like mentioned in previous videos and all of that, you can really have quite a lot of fun playing this title. I think it was definitely worth every penny I paid for it. Is there a follow button? How do you mean, man? Whereabouts, Sloan? I think you've got like and subscribe maybe. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what the PlayStation options give you. We're gonna have to delete something here, guys. I think we can push those over actually. And that. No, can't do that. We can use that shielding shard as well. We can get rid of that one. Move that down. We've got a couple of slots now for the old bypass chips. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we need a little bit of iron. I think we need a little bit of iron to fix what we had in the ship as well that got broken when we went through that black hole.
Then the Empire came along and found it, and it was experimenting with it. Everyone on the ship was eventually infected, then the ship was Bryn.
Alright, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I say, I never really got into the kind of extended universe. I thought it was, yeah, as I say, I'm a little bit more sort of on the purist side. Kind of go by what all the films give you.
After you sub the is a gear on the right, click it and set notify me of new activity.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Lone, Bubba's just put that up there for you, that little bit of information. Thanks for doing so, Bubs. Appreciate that, mate. Let's make some more chips. We didn't want the carbon. That can go away. On your phone? Yeah, I'd imagine there's probably a sub thing there. If you do that, I think that then gives you more options. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you, man.
In one book, Chewbacca dies in action, kinda.
That's kind of crazy. You don't need a dead Chewbacca. Wouldn't mind finding some more of those little Ewoks as well that we found, guys. That would be pretty cool. It's a shame there's no animals on this planet, because this is really pretty. I like the colours palette with the reds and the greens and the purples and blues. I think that's really nice.
I don't see it anywhere.
I'm really not sure, Lone, to be completely honest with you, man. I don't tend to watch YouTube on my phone unless I'm sort of like going to bed and stuff, because I don't have a telly in my room. So I like to stick on like a UFO documentary and pass out to it. I don't really sub and all of that. I tend to use my PlayStation 4 like YouTube app to like sub to people and find stuff like that. So I'm afraid I can't give you the information you were looking for, I'm afraid.
Look for the subscribe button.
There we go, we found a transmission tower at last. I do like this planet though, this is really cool. I'm loving this palette and the fact it's covered in trees. It's like a proper forest. It is a proper forest going on, look. I've never seen this many trees all in like such a close proximity to each other. That's really awesome. Oh look, the sun's coming up as well, guys. Let's check out the sun. Let's check out the sunset. How cool is that?
Sub, then look to the right and see the gear. Han
Look
and
at
Leia
that.
eventually marry.
That is awesome. Han and Leia. Yeah, they married and they had a son, and that is
And have 3 kids.
that is the kind
Looks
of
a
the
bit
protagonist.
Like Solid Prime, the E3 trailer planet. 2 of them died.
It does a bit actually, doesn't it? Does look a little bit like the E3 trailer planet, except it's not got any animals on it. But this is lovely with all the trees and stuff, man. We might have to get out and just have like a 20-minute, half an hour wander through the forests here, guys. I think this is really nice looking. I've never seen anything this kind of sort of foresty. This is what I'd call a forest, kind of like this many sort of trees and that. That's really cool. I like that. That's really visually appealing.
I hated the new Star Wars movie. It felt like I was watching a movie made for teens.
I thought it was really good, man. I thought they tied like kind of the 3 original films into in all of the stuff about that into the new one really well. I thought the new protagonist was pretty cool.
His sister
He was kind of like an emo Darth Vader in a weird way. I thought it was pretty funky. I enjoyed it. I went to the premiere. I had a good, I saw it in 3D and everything though, so maybe that was really cool because they had some awesome 3D scenes in that.
Another thing I want in the game is microplanets, super tiny planets like in The Little Prince, lols.
That would be quite cool. You can find some really cool small moons that you can kind of see the curvature of. Like you can see the curvature of the planet when you're on it. That's pretty cool. Find some really tiny moons that have been pretty fun to wander around. They were really barren though, unfortunately, so I didn't hang out there too long. But I do like them. The little moons. Oh, it looks... I thought we were on a Viking system. Or maybe it's the ship we're going to find. No, it could be a Korvax ship, maybe that's why. I'm not sure quite how that works with the transmission towers, because sometimes...
do better on the next one.
Well, I thought it was quite cool, man, I thought it was quite an interesting film. I thought it was fun. I've probably watched it like 3 times since it came out, something like that. Maybe. I thought it was really cool. Oh, it makes the ship look really nice with this colour palette. That's cool. Let's get this crash ship though. Let's hope for like a nice fighter that looks a little bit unique. Maybe some cool colours. We definitely want that rounded kind of, like the very original.
The new chick was a Mary Sue, but she grew up on a desert planet alone. She would have to learn THTSHT. She knew to survive.
That's pretty cool. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh, your desert planets with sand dunes and sandstorms would be epic.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, that's another thing that they can definitely add in via the algorithm would be kind of, when they say kind of new content and features and that, there's no reason they couldn't extend kind of the biomes that you find, and that would bring a little bit more variation into the planets that that we've kind of all seen. That's right, her name was Ray. That is like the main sort of the main character in the new film. Dune worms, yeah, wouldn't that be epic? Oh, was that another transmission tower right there? No.
Hell yeah.
I would be surprised if that planet doesn't exist somewhere, to be honest. Sean Murray said that one of his main inspirations was, like one of his favourite books was Dune. So I'd be surprised if they that isn't out there somewhere. It probably is. You've got to think, with 18 quintillion planets, that's an awful lot of planets to look around, so maybe just no one's seen one yet. Maybe they're like just super rare, like portals, but planets, if you see what I mean. I am loving the amount of trees on this. This is absolutely splendid looking at. It's a shame there's no animals, because this would be like one of the perfect planets in my eyes if there was animals here. I'd definitely have this as like a home planet and build a base and stuff, spend some considerable time.
And get swallowed.
Walk around and get swallowed. Yeah, absolutely, man. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to check this ship out, see what we can find, and definitely have a little bit of wander for like 10-15 minutes. I think that would be pretty cool. I do like this sort of stuff, these kind of planets, to be honest with you. Where they're, you know, I've never seen one with this amount of trees all that close to each other before, I will admit. That is new on me. That's what I mean, I've been playing this solidly, like maybe, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 hours a day, something like that, since it came out. When I've not been working, and it still surprises me. It still surprises me. Like, pretty much every time. Like, you can never tell if it had all that stuff down there from space. They can be so deceptive. It looked really barren and rocky.
I saw a cool movie called Mongolian Death Worm. It's like Dune, only it's on Earth and the worms are guarding Genghis Khan's treasure.
Genghis Khan's treasure. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is quite cool. Reminds me of Dune. Always, like, my mind always goes straight to Tremors as well. The old school sort of, you know, the worms and stuff. I thought that was cool. This is a horrible looking ship again. Come on, you've got to give us a decent fighter. Give us a decent fighter ship. I don't want to have to buy one. I definitely want to find one. But look at this. This is really quite nice. I think we're just going to leave the ship here and have a wander around after we've like looked at this one, maybe, because this is super cool, man. I'm really loving the colour palette and everything is pretty cool. Also. Yeah, Tremors was yeah, absolutely. Really old school though, Tremors. Like the original one, you can, you know, you look at it now, oh, it is an X-Wing. It's still a bit ugly though, so I think, yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Let's search the bodies. We've already got that formula again, unfortunately. I think that's something they'll probably do. There's quite a few slots in the crafting stuff that are completely empty and I don't think anyone can find. We'll just leave that saved a minute. I think we'll just have a nice wander around. I'm loving the purple bushes and stuff. That is super, super, super cool. Don't it look lovely, like? That's really nice. Sorry, Lone Wolf, your comment didn't just come through, I'm afraid, my friend. We didn't get that one, it just came through as a full stop, I think. Or a period, I suppose, that you call it if you're stateside. This is lovely, like, look at that. That's incredible. That's such a good looking... This is such a... See what I mean with this colour palette, with the blues against the reds and the purples? That's really visually appealing to me. I think that's really gorgeous.
I saw a mutation movie where T survive a nuclear event or something like it. T go to a village and T are normal by day, mutated by a night.
That's pretty mad.
I'm trying to change my profile pic.
I think you just go into your settings to do that. Or, yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember how you change it all like that. This is cool though, look at this, guys. This is probably one of the better looking planets I've found out of all of the planets I've been on, to be honest. I love this colour palette. I'm absolutely blown away by that. That is gorgeous. Kind of the hue of browns and reds and blues, purples. It's really vibrant as well. It's like really like real lovely on your eye, really. Really lovely. You've got like little beaches and little waters. I like this. I bet the underwater stuff's going to be nice if we can find some deep stuff. I would imagine that's going to have like a really nice colour palette as well.
Himself to save a woman, so he had some intelligence. Color overload.
Absolutely, yeah. That's epic. That is so epic, the colour thing. When we pop out of the water as well, that's going to look amazing.
I don't remember the movie's name.
That's no problem, man. There's billions of them out there. Movies. Oh, that's a little bit deeper. For a little swim down there. Wonder if we can find any cool resources. Look at that, even underwater you've got a lovely colour palette. You've got like purple seaweeds and like some blues. This is so attractive. What a planet. I'm glad we stopped here. We might be lucky, we might be able to find something similar in this system that's got, you know, a bit of both. Well, that looked like a sea snake or something then for a second. I know we haven't got any animals here. That is the letdown really with this planet. Everything else about it is absolutely beautiful. Just wish we had a little bit of fauna really.
I see so many movies.
It seems that way, Peter, yeah. You've given us a description of probably a year's worth of films just in tonight's chat, I think. This is gorgeous, look at that. We're going to get an amazing sunset here as well.
I saw one THT was really cool robot.
This is awesome. I think that looks really nice. That's a knowledge stone. I wonder what that was. I thought it might have been near a portal then. They make a similar sound, don't they? Alright, this is awesome though. This is like really lovely. Really lovely on the eye. Oh wow, look at that with the two planets in the distance. Like all the planets are sort of aligning. That's super cool. That is like the ultimate sci-fi vista really, isn't it? Look at that. I think we're just gonna like just marvel in the beauty of this a second, guys, to be honest with you. That is really quite stunning. Wow. The crazy thing about this is everything we're seeing right now is just maths. Like no one sat there and designed this at all. Like no one sat there and been like, well, this is where the tree's going to go and this is where the rock's going to go or anything. It's just like a math algorithm that sort of brought this to us. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's super, super beautiful. That blows me away. That's really incredible. That is really cool. Oh, we've got a nice little cave. Is it going to go all the way through, do you think, or is it going to be a dead end? Let's have a little look. Oh, it's just a dead end. That's unfortunate. This is so nice. What a planet.
The humans were battling each other on another planet and the robots took over both human bases and he used little boys with teddy bar.
That's a bit dark. Oh wow, even at night it looks nice, look. That's so incredible. Got some gold, some iron. This is lovely. I think we'll probably go and have a look for another. Ship as well while we're here.
All robotic.
Sort of androids. Look at that. That is incredible. I'm loving the kind of the red hue of the sun, where the sun's kind of catching this.
Yes.
Well, that's stunning. That is absolutely incredible.
Does your lady like to watch you play NMS? Does she also game? One person got
No,
off the
it's not.
planet.
My wife's not really been into. My wife's not really into gaming and stuff, Carl. To be completely honest, she kind of plays like mobile games. She's into kind of
1956, the Red Fleet.
The Simpsons and yeah. Now you say that, Bubba. It does. It looks kind of like a slightly, you know, if Mars had fauna on it, this is what it would look like. You know what I mean? This is incredible. I am super stoked that we found this planet. That is really, really super cool. It's just what we needed after all of those horrible brown sort of planets that we found in a never-ending way, and then we found that nice green planet that was like a really green palette, and this is like the red one, but this is lovely. It is a shame about the lack of animals though. That is like the only thing that let us down. I think a lot of them were, to be honest with you, yeah. I think they wrote them in like a different way, didn't they? That it was, you know, they were really limited on the special effects and everything seems to be all CGI, and I think a lot, you know, if you look at the Michael Bay films, they've got no real story to them, and you don't feel kind of
expulsions now.
Emotions. You don't get kind of the emotional connection to the characters that you do in some of the older films that are out there, which I think is a bit sad, really. Some of the older films had a really good way of making you feel connected to the characters. This is super nice though, I really like this.
Now,
what a lovely
back
planet.
in the early days, Hollywood was run by Canadians.
Could have been. God, this is lasted like a colour explosion, really. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, to be honest, I've not really followed sort of like the history of films or anything like that. What do we need? A bit more plutonium. I think there's going to be some caves around it. Oh, we don't need the cave. There we go. There's definitely some plutonium in those caves back there. I think we should be alright for building a bypass ship though. Yeah, we're good. Let's go and have a look. I reckon we'll have a look at, say, another 4 ships on this planet, see if we can find anything nice, and if we don't, we'll probably move on to another one. Hopefully we'll find some animals maybe. But something with this colour planet and animals, that would definitely be a planet I would stay on for quite a while. I'd quite happily run around here for half an hour. That's pretty cool. Observatory, come on, you've got to give us a transmission tower.
Hollywood has gone downhill.
Yeah, I think there's not really any incredible films come out of late, really. Anything that's really sort of stuck with me and made me think, oh wow, that was like an amazing planet that, or amazing film that I've seen, kind of thing. Nothing's really jumped out at me as like, oh, that's amazing. I quite enjoyed that. Is it Oblivion with Tom Cruise? That was quite a cool sci-fi film. It was quite a nice twist on it. Ex Machina. That was quite good, actually. Yeah. I just don't think there's any money in it anymore, is there? Like, there's so many other medias now that they just can't generate the funding that they need to make good TV programs, I think. And the audience is, you know, considerably gone down. There was a time where, like, you know, pretty much everyone would go home and you'd go into work the next day and everyone would be talking about, you know, the TV programs they saw.
In every show now you have to have a romance. No, it's greed.
Yeah, there is that, man. There is that. It is quite prolific, greed, unfortunately. There's too many greedy people out there, that's for sure. I think if you've got enough, you should just be satisfied with having enough, you know? Absolutely. Oh, I don't really want to leave this planet because I'd love to walk around for it a bit, but at the same time, not seeing any animals is going to make me feel really lonely here a little bit. And it's a shame that there's no animals. It's weird though that you can find completely barren planets that are just full of rocks and you've got like loads and loads of animals, and then you've got a beautiful planet like this that's got no animals whatsoever. You'd think there'd be far more sort of like food and resources for animals to live rather than, you know. I mean, what are they eating on these rocky planets?
Need to move on.
Iron? Yeah, we do need to move on, man. We do need to. It's a shame, but I think we will. I do want to have a look at a couple more ships though, because we would like to find a fighter if we can, just to switch it up a bit. We've been flying in traders the whole time, so it'd be nice just to switch up completely to something a bit more like really different from what we've been flying for a while. I really want that that kind of the rounded cockpit that you get on the Razamama when you first come in. Be nice. I mean, I will be sad to see this one go, the High Harasser, because she's got an awesome name and she's not bad looking.
None here.
Yeah, no animals here. It is sad. It is sad. Got a monolith. I like those diamond shaped ones, they look really cool. Especially the ones that are like super spiky and diamond shaped as well. They're really cool monoliths. 3 seconds, go on, give us a good fighter. I can't see it really. Oh, come on game, we found this same ship type, like, in different iterations about 15 times, man.
He brings her home and apparently fucks her off screen, then T become parents, but she W. Ships are Junkers.
Yeah, they're not that good, are they? I mean, look at this one. Yeah, I think it's time for a new planet, man. I don't want to be disappointed by these ships anymore. I am gutted though, because this is a beautiful colour palette. Absolutely stunning. If there had been some animals, we would have definitely stayed here and discovered all of those. Because I love the forest. Like, I've never seen this proliferation of trees. That is amazing. That really is quite incredible. That's a beautiful planet. I'm going to call it beautiful, actually.
In the best state due to graph.
Oh, wrong button. I'm just going to call it that. We're just going to call it beautiful. I think that is a good idea, and then anyone that happens to pass by this way, if anyone does, they'll check. I would imagine it's not often you come across a colour palette like that.
And you see what's available on the planet.
Yeah, true. What about that one back there? Have we undiscovered? Yeah, let's go to that one, because that's got a RUD palette from here. We might be lucky. Sometimes when you get like a system like this, where you get a couple of barren planets without any animals, and then you get a planet with loads of animals and you usually find one that's kind of a mix of both. It just seems to be quite a little bit how the algorithm works. It would be cool to find something like that as well. This one, yeah, let's hope that this one's nice.
Shows pair up the main characters.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of makes sense from a story point of view, I would imagine, because you're always going to write,
What
you know.
lands on a space station will also be on the planet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We could go and have a look and see what ships there are in the space station. Just want to check this one out though, because I am intrigued as to it does seem to look quite similar to that other one from space. And if we can find one with a mix of both, then we could have a little wander around, find some ships, you know, camp out here for a little bit maybe. I do like this. It's a really, really nice palette. What system are we in here? We're in here's a blue starlet, an OF, 05F. We'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. Where are you approaching from then? Hostile ships. Cool, there's quite a few of them. I don't think they're going to be too much trouble though, to be completely honest. I think we've pretty much nailed most of them in that one hit. Where's the other one? Come here. There you are. Yeah, they are. Where was the one we went to?
Becoming more fond of the nature programs.
Yeah, I love nature programs, I must admit. I grew up in like my younger brothers and sisters, they're all really into nature as well. My brother had like loads of snakes and lizards and tree frogs, all kinds of crazy animals, all kind of pets.
Brilliant.
Dogs and cats and stuff. Yeah, man, I like watching especially like sort of sea life documentaries. The deep sea as well, it's amazing. Some of the crazy glowing sort of jellyfish and everything with really mad, they look really alien. The Abyss, I tell you, that was an amazing film. Thinking about that sort of just brought that to mind. Abyss is an incredible film. If you haven't seen that, guys, check it out. That's a shame. We've gone from one to the other. It's like a bit of a contradiction. Still nice colours though. Look at this. I like you know, we still got a little bit of teal, bit of purple, sort of an orangey brown, some yellows and a weird kind of like.
There's a really bad zombie movie called Warm Bodies.
I've not seen that one. I'll have to take your word for it. Let's see if we can find a beacon, or I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find a tower, to be honest with you. This looks a lot easier to find than the really red planet. Tell you what, let's land here and check out the ships that are landing. Maybe we can see something cool. And if we don't see anything that kind of strikes our fancy, let's we'll skip on to maybe the next system or something, I think. But this is nice. I like the O systems. They seem to have some nice colour palettes. That's kind of cool. Look, that's it's not really a fighter. It's more of a kind of explorer ship, but that's kind of funky. Oh, that is quite cool.
He cure the zombies with love, yay love. That's what I do. I work with snakes, lizards, frogs, tarantulas, scorpions. My buddy has a pet shop that only carries that kind of stuff.
That's pretty cool, Metal. I used to have a Chilean rose spider. It's absolutely beautiful. I used to take her around with me on my shoulder. This is quite nice, with the weird kind of like upturned wings. It's a little bit TIE fighter-ish, but also with a fighter. And this is exactly the cockpit we're looking for, guys. One like this. So it's got this kind of rounded bubble, because you've only got the one little bar there that obstructs your vision, and everything else you can see really, really clearly. So this is definitely the sort of cockpit we want to find. It's quite a nice looking ship. I quite like that. I would prefer one that had wings that sort of stuck out the side, maybe. But that's quite nice. I could be tempted to take that. I could be tempted to take that.
We have about 50 different types of tarantulas in stock.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
Tommy, you are loaded.
Yeah, we want to keep the money beans though, Carl. But like, there's definitely Definitely a reason behind my madness.
You should never see.
What's that, Peter? See, that's a Korvax science ship up there. We don't really want that one. But we
Star
could.
Wars hold a speckle.
Oh, right, okay. See, not a fan of those shapes. Just going to chill here for a minute, guys. See what ships come in. Just give us a rough idea.
Children of the Corn.
Oh, that's an awesome film, Children of the Corn. That was written by Stephen King, one of my favourite authors as well.
George Lucas himself regrets it.
George Lucas, yeah. See what these are, see if there's any cool ones. Oh, that's that one taken back off. They don't seem to be very quick in coming in, going out, do they, the ships here, unfortunately. I did like that red one, but you know what, I think we'll give it another minute or so. If we don't see anything super cool, like a nice fighter with a with the bubble covet. I'm vaping, buddy. Yeah, I am vaping.
TRDS.
TRDS. I'm not sure. TRDS. I'm not sure on that one, Bubby. You might have to clarify that one for me.
I don't care, just noticing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, I've been vaping for a couple of years now. I did smoke for many years before that. I was probably smoking for about 20 odd years, maybe a little bit more. And definitely time for me to give up, so I went reading lowercase. Let's just have a little look a minute. Let's just have a little gander here. Oh, look at this dude.
How old are you?
How old am I? I'm 36, mate. I'm 36. Just want to see how much he
If
is.
you don't mind me asking.
117 million. It's a lot of monies. It is kind of cool. I'm not a massive fan of the wings, though. I'm not going to lie. I think we'll push on, and we'll go to a different system maybe, because we're not seeing anything that really strikes us as being amazing. Don't get me wrong, I really like the High Harasser. She's a pretty ship, but we've been using the same turds. But we're definitely looking for something to switch up from this sort of cockpit. We've been flying around with cockpits of this type for a ridiculously long time. I think the last 5 ships I've had have been.
Ship prices are ridiculous. What are Heligons smoking?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I wouldn't mind a bag of it myself, to be completely honest with you. Especially if it makes you invent stuff like this. It's incredible. Let's go toward the middle here as well. Let's beam off this way a little bit. See what we can find. What's that there? That's an F3. That's another OF. Seems to be a lot of OFs from here. No problem, Bubba. It's a good idea, to be honest with you. Oh, you mean now when I said I should be smoking more? Yeah, absolutely, man. I bet they're pretty intense, your painkillers. I would imagine they've probably got you on something opiate based, or some Zopiclone or something like that.
They don't
maybe
want
Tramadol.
you to buy the ships. They want you to explore and find one. Why prices are so high?
Yeah, I'd imagine that's the case, Ken, to be honest with you, mate. I think it just makes sense as well to find one, especially when you're looking at paying over 100 million for a ship that's like, what, 4 or 5 hours of farming? Got an O9
Did
there.
you find the Atlas path worthwhile? I've pretty much finished it, one more Atlas station, and I'm not getting much out of it.
I thought it was quite cool. It was nice to visit the Atlas stations and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's really quite... That's some pretty vicious painkillers they've got you on there, man. Wow. And we can probably jump off a little bit further as well. Go here, F4. There's lots of Fs. What do you mean I can't jump that far? Oh, okay, it's 167. Might have to hop back to one of these maybe. Let's see what this one's all about. M3. M class. We have visited quite a few M's. Let's see if we can find it's an F. An 06. Let's have a look at a yellow star maybe. Let's see what's there. That's an F5. Let's go to the F5. Let's see what's there. We haven't been to a yellow star for a while.
I just can't stand the pain and I'm in tears.
Yeah, man. No, I can absolutely appreciate that, man. Like I say, give the 420 a good go, Boa, because a lot of my friends that have had sort of medical pain have found it sort of a little bit of 420 goes, you know, does wonders for sort of pain relief, and it's probably the most natural thing you can kind of do for pain relief, my man.
I'm getting tired of TV.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a big fan of TV. I do like this the series that The Last Man on Earth. I have been enjoying that quite a lot. Let's hit up the space station because it saves us going down to the planets here, guys. We'll see if there's anything worthwhile ship-wise, and then if there is, we can go and farm one, and if not, then we can. Cool. That little dude was flying pretty fast. Well, it looks like we've got some fighters though. This might be cool. We might find some decent ships here, maybe.
I don't watch TV, YouTube only.
Yeah, pretty much the same here, to be honest with you, man. I like the kind of the instance, like the ability to sort of like instantly find the sort of stuff you want to find with YouTube.
THT Walking Dead show.
Oh, is that the new one? That Fear of the Walking Dead.
Old.
This is Brian's voice. Pardon me. Let's have a look, see what you are. Are you a fighter? That looks like a fighter coming in, look.
By the way, you are tied for most viewers for NMS in YouTube gaming right now.
Really? That's pretty crazy. Who else is streaming at the moment? Is there a couple of people streaming on? I don't even know. I know Stat's probably not on at this sort of time.
MRS Brown was a great movie. No, the original.
Yeah, the original series of Walking Dead was awesome. Oh no, look at that. That's why are we finding these ugly looking ships everywhere we go at the minute? It's like the game really wants to keep us in the same ship for some reason. I don't even know why that is. Let's have a little gander, see what comes in. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to.
The other guy with 1.7 viewers is Crab Fraps.
Crab Fraps. Never heard of the dude, I must admit.
The series is better than the movie. Black Hole Time.
I think it could be, Bubba. I think it could be a black hole time. Oh, this looks like it might be interesting, though. Yeah, this is the sort of shit we're looking for. Look, nice fighter, rounded screen. That's definitely the kind of thing we're looking for. Something like that. It's a nice colour of blue as well. Look at that. That is really quite nice. And it's got actual wings. That's quite funky looking. I quite like that. Let's have a little look and we can spin it around.
Did you know Batman killed early in the comics? That ship is legit as fuck.
Absolutely, it looks cool, doesn't it? I like that.
Shoot the owner.
I wish we could, but I wish we could. Just steal the ship off him, that'd be epic. Look at that, it's only a 46 slotter as well, and it's, oh, look at that one though. That is legit. That is legit as anything. That is cool. That is a super sick looking ship. It's got the little tie wings, it's got the nice colour palette. That's amazing looking. That's super cool. If we could find something like that here, I'd be well happy with that. That would be amazing. It kind of looks a bit Star Wars-y. That's always kind of my steez, really. Look at this. What do you guys reckon to this? I really like this ship.
Shuttle.
Yeah, it kind of is a bit shuttly, but I quite like it. I quite like the old... we've got like central guns, we've got some nice little wings on the side.
Space Edition.
Yeah, that's really nice looking. I really like that. That's 128 million, 44 slots. So
what's the yellow behind look like?
let's have a look at the yellow one. No, I'm not a massive fan of these ones with the like the round bubble thing, because it's quite similar to the. See, this looks cool though. That does look cool. Like even like it's got a lovely bottom on it and everything. I really like this, guys. That's the sort of thing I'd be up for.
Yuck, and it's asymmetrical.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the kind of that style of ship. I think we might have to stay in. Yeah, you know that as well, Carl. I'm right there with you on that one, man. I think we're gonna have to hang around here a bit for guys and see if we can find something, because that looks cool. Let's head off to this. That Matamorquaca.
Ships you find here you can find on the planets nearby.
Does it have a flux capacitor though? I would imagine so, looking like that now. I would imagine it probably has got a flux capacitor. And we definitely don't need wheels where we're going. That is definitely the truth. That's cool though. I like that ship, man. We're gonna have to do a bit of farming. We may have to go through quite a few ships to find that, because you usually find the ones that you really want. You don't find that often, unfortunately. This looks like it could be an interesting planet though. Look, the actual land masses seem really like dark.
Fave film of all time reference.
Absolutely. My favourite scene is when he jumps up on the bed and he's got the like the biochem suit on. He puts the Walkman on the ears and he's doing the Darth Vader voice and everything. That's absolutely brilliant, that scene. It made me crack up so hard. Such a good film. Such a good film. And hoverboards as well. Gotta love a good hoverboard. Right, we are gonna have to do a bit of a farm here, guys. It really was an epic film, like all the Back to the Future films.
They are remaking Back to the Future. Classic,
Yeah,
man.
I think so. I think they probably will do a reboot. It's going to be a shame though. No one's really going to be able to do Marty McFly in the way that.
And a rocket chair.
Yeah.
They have to go. Crit roll time.
That's cool, Ken. I will catch you soon, man. Thank you ever so much for hanging out with the Semarmy. You're a valued member. It's lovely to see you here once again, buddy. Thank you ever so much. Guys, if there's anyone in the stream that hasn't visited before, be sure to hit the like button, let other people know that we're a decent channel to watch and that it's worth hanging out with the community. All of these guys are fantastic, so any chance that there's anyone who hasn't yet, smash that subscribe button. It'd be awesome.
And they said there won't be one.
Oh, that's good. To be honest, I think it would spoil it if they did like some films. I think they're just too, what was it we needed? Bit of iron. A bit of plutonium even. So yeah, I think some films they should always be left in their original format. Some films just shouldn't be remade because they'd lose all the magic, I think, to be honest with you. Like, has anyone seen that remake of Point Break? An absolutely incredible film. And they've just utterly ruined it. They utterly ruined it. They took it away from what it was meant to be about. And it's just ridiculous, like. Ridiculous.
All the recent remakes suck balls. Total Recall remake was an embarrassment.
You're right there, yeah, absolutely. I tell you one film that was remade that I thought was really good, and that was the Judge Dredd, the newest Judge Dredd film. I really enjoyed that. I've got to give them credit for that. I think they did really well. It was a lot closer to like the original comics and everything as well. Good. I thought that was quite cool.
Watch Crimson River.
Hey Ivan, welcome to the stream, man. Crimson River, what's that about, Bubba? Just out of I've never heard of that before. What is it?
Technology recharge.
There we go, there it is. Crimson River, yeah, I've never heard of that. I'd probably be able to find it on Putlock or something if it's an older
is getting a
film.
new movie.
The Incredibles.
Police mystery movie.
Police mystery movie. Okay, man, I might check that out. I'll flip on the Putlocker and see if I can find it later. See if I can stream it up.
With Jean Reno.
Jean Reno. Oh, that's a film as well. Have you ever seen Remo? The guy that's he's like a soldier and he gets taught kind of martial arts, but that was a weird movie. And at the end he like runs across the water and everything. That was pretty cool. That's that just jumped into my brain then. We'll probably try and find another tower while we're here as well. I very much doubt that we're going to come across that ship that we want the first time we bring this up. I would be super surprised if we found that one straight away.
Yup.
That was a properly cool film, that remake film. I remember having that on VHS, like when I was a young kid. A really cool film. And E.T., all of those as well. There's so many amazing retro films. I tell you what I did see, was it Laser Boy? Something like that, Laser Boy. It's like a recently made film, but it uses kind of all the old retro kind of tricks. It's like a little bit Hammer horror-y with some of the effects. But that was really, it was quite a fun film to watch. It's all about like he finds this this glove and this kind of suit, and he puts it on, and it's a bit like Tank Girly, a little bit kind of. And he's like got a BMX and stuff, and it's kind of a post-apocalyptic kind of film. But that was quite cool. I'm sure it's Laser Boy, something like that. It was awesome. It had a baddie with like a patch over his eye and stuff. It was alright. It's quite a fun watch. Really reminded me of like old sort of 80s kind of films. The Last Starfighter. I'm not sure I've seen that. Remember Fist of the North Star and all of that? That was awesome. There's some really cool stuff out there, like film-wise.
Making the Blair Witch Project remake.
That's definitely not the ship we're looking for. This is like the first one we saw. We went into the space station, so we might be lucky. It might be like the third ship we see. Maybe that's how it works, is that you find them in order of how you see them in the how you see them in the space station. Maybe, who knows? Let's search the ship for a pilot. Okay, where's the actual... There she is.
Flying Coffin.
Flying Coffin. Yeah, absolutely, man. Not a pretty ship.
Starship Troops was good. Well, the last two were good. The one RST2 sucked.
I thought the very first one was awesome. I wasn't a massive fan of any of the kind of follow-on ones. Yeah, I thought the first film was epic. First Starship Troopers was pretty cool. Got to find another tower. We've got to find that white fighter. That was a cool looking ship. We might even be lucky enough just to spot a crash ship landing site. See what I mean? If we only had the one bar going across, we'd be able to make out a lot more of what was going on in front of us, I think.
The Siscent was useless.
Yeah, the second one really was quite terrible, to be honest. Ah, there's a beacon though. Maybe we can find ourselves a different transmission tower. Maybe we can. We've definitely got enough stuff in the inventory to kind of build the new ship up to standard. I think we're definitely going to copy the site we've got for the weapons, though, because we absolutely destroy everything. Oh, look at that! Right there.
S6 as FWSBW0 Crimson River 2 here on YouTube.
Oh, really? I'll have to check it out, man. I always like go to sleep with YouTube videos playing and stuff, so you could definitely do that. Crimson River 2.
The third T have cool robots and T all convert to Crycy and T the fourth had bugs invade the Earth.
Oh, right, okay. Actually invade Earth, that's pretty mad. Yeah, I really, like, I always find that, like, the first film out of any kind of, like stuff like that always seems to be the best one, and then usually the follow-ons, because you enjoyed the first one so much, they can never really, like, live up to it. Really? Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. I think it's 257.
You won't fall asleep with this movie.
No?
Yes.
Might have to hit a UFO documentary or something in that case. Oh, we're not very far. I think that's just found us the same crash ship site. That will blow a little bit. Let's have a look though. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure. See, she does look nice in this light, doesn't she? Gotta admit, she's not a bad looking ship. But I would like one of those little fiery ones. Again, saying that, I do fall asleep listening to like sci-fi audiobooks and stuff quite often. Oh, come on, game. Why are you giving me all of these horrible, horrible ships? Look, it's like, have a word with yourself, game. It's obvious we're trying to sign something nice here. It keeps giving us these horrible, boxy, terrible colour palette ships for some reason. I knew it was going to take quite a few though, so it's going to be a bit of a mission to find this, but at least we have a search the ship, because we investigate the laser sword and it just gives you a technology blueprint, just much like that as. But there you go. Can't have everything, I suppose. But I will be super chuffed if we can find that ship, because that was a really nice looking one. I thought that was cool. Yeah, we've got some plutonium, we're good there. I think there was a beacon over here. There is, but thinking about it, it's just going to find that one. We might have to truck off in this direction for a little bit. We might be lucky, we might just see a crash site maybe.
The bugs hijack a ship somehow and send it to Earth, then one bug survives the battle, then goes underground without them knowing about the Sioux.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Ever check out Asimov, particularly the Foundation series?
I've read a couple of Asimov books. I find it really hard to listen to his stuff because it's quite simple language he uses, and when you're listening to it as an audiobook, it just doesn't really do it for me. But I like reading Asimov just because your imagination is involved, and I think if when you read a book, you always get kind of your imagination plays a film in your mind that maybe fills in a little bit of the detail that the author sort of didn't intend maybe, but that you imagine a little bit more, We're going to start finding it hard to find transmission towers, I would imagine. And welcome to the stream, Sean. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Is that the same one we just went to?
The last scene is of a bug traveling in the sewers of Paris. You haven't tried listening to them. Sean, yeah, that series is beautiful. Very deep. Sci-fi story is an interesting idea.
Is this the tower that we just left? Got a feeling it might be. What is that? Oh, it's gold. I was just tripping out a little bit. I am pretty sure that this is the one we've just been to. Let's quickly check it, but I'm pretty sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is definitely the one we just came in on. Yep. Ah well. Keep pushing on. There are other planets as well in the system, so we might be able to hop off to another planet if we start running into the same towers and stuff over and over again. Maybe head off in this direction a bit. Keep your eyes out there, guys. We might actually be lucky enough to see a crash site rather than having to find one via the tower. They're usually not that far apart, crash ships. There's a lot of buildings there. Tell you what, it seems to have been night time along for ages here. It does seem that way. That's one of those funky monoliths that I was talking about earlier, the really spiky ones. They're pretty funky looking, these ones. Let's keep going, soldiering on. What is that? Come on, ship, where are you? You know you want to show yourself to us. That's quite a cool looking ruin. Hasn't got any towers, that's unusual. Is that no, that's one of the little huts, isn't it, with the little tower next to it. That's a shame. Got some alloys and stuff.
Oh, I found another 3-planet, 3-moon red giant class M5PF.
Nice.
Only 742 light years away.
Do it, man. Check it out.
In home nucleonics, the pocket-sized nuclear devices and the tablets he described. Gextolam.
Gex, yeah. Sneaky Gek, they've come and stolen all the transmission towers. Oh, mate, maybe it wasn't night. Maybe that was daytime here. It's just suddenly got really dark. Come on, find a tower. Find us a tower. There's got to be one around here. Oh, look, that's a big body of water. Let's try this beacon. We're probably far enough away for it not to pick up that same one that we've already been to. We hope. We hope. We can live in hope. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, what are we doing? That button. Transmission signals. That's the one we've already found. There seems to be only 2 transmission towers on the entire planet by the looks of it. Maybe we can fly off and hit the other side of the planet, maybe. Hopefully it finds a tower closer. Observatory. Do you think that is the one we already found? 17 minutes, I'm not sure. Maybe it's not.
Get blame the Gek.
Absolutely, man. I blame the Gek for everything. Bacon. Come on, find us a new tower, please. Nope. Come on. Gotta find a tower, guys. Gotta find another tower. It's just finding us the same things it's already found. It's so frustrating when it does that. I really hope we can find that ship. That would be super cool. Gonna run out of resource to build chips in a minute at this rate. It is bringing up exactly so we might.
The planet.
Yeah, it's pretty barren and horrible. It's definitely not a nice looking planet. For there again, we were kind of due that after the other beautiful one, weren't we? Oh, come on. How can it find exactly the same things it's already found, like again and again and again? It's like the most useless beacon we've ever come across. We'll do it this one more time. If it doesn't find us one, we're going to have to skip off to the other side of the planet, I think. Go into space and make some real distance away from it. Yeah, no. Okay. That's enough of that. That's getting silly. There was that one transmission tower it brought up. It was 17 minutes away.
Nothing left.
We'll fly over there, make sure that's not the same transmission tower. Well, I mean, the good thing is we have got other planets around. So we can see if that's... see if they're any good to us. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the one we've already been to, though. Shelter. It's not a tower. That's an observatory. Okay. Let's skip off then. Let's skip off and see if we can get to the other side of the planet a little bit easier, maybe. By having a little boost. If we deliberately aim away from all of that stuff that we've already found on this one. Let's go up this way. We can all duck down in here. Hopefully we can find something over here. tower-wise, and it'd be far enough away for it to not identify those same things that we've already found. That would be cool. Is that a monolith? Or is that just a patch of like sand? I think that's just like a little patch of sand down there. Yeah. You never know. We might be lucky enough just to stumble on a tower, maybe. Some little beacons. Just a little orange beacon would do, to be honest, at the moment. That'd be pretty cool. Oh look, there we go, we found a tower. Happy days. Let's have a look at the multi-tool as well, why not? Have a little gander. We might be super lucky and get one of those muscle. We haven't found one of those super cool. No, yellow. What was that transmission tower? I know it's here. There you are. Hurrah! Yeah, I'm super surprised how barren this is. There's just nothing here, is there? Come on. Be the tower that finds us the beautiful ship of beautifulness. 50? Yay. Go on, find us that awesome ship, please. We definitely don't want a boxy flying coffin one again. 9 minutes away, so it's up round here, so it's definitely not the one we've already found. That's good news, at least in and of itself. There's a lot of plutoniums right there. I'm not going to have any troubles taking off for a minute, which is cool. You've got to love using those pads so that you don't use up any of your fuel. Come on, be the good one. Yeah. Oh. Why? Why do you keep, like, that's got to be at least 10 of these that we found in a row, pretty much. And that's ridiculous. I don't get it. Why are we finding terrible ones, like, constantly? We may have to try a different planet, maybe.
Crap.
Yeah. It's definitely a throwaway ship. Look at this leaky stuff, though.
Seems
That's quite
like
mad.
the fighter ships have a rarer chance to spawn.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely those. This sort of like boxy ship is like probably the most common type of ship that you can find. To be honest, I've literally found hundreds of those over the course of playing the game. And it's like, say, every I'd say 1 in 10, there or thereabouts, you'll find like something okay, but it might not be like amazing. It might just be like all right, you know. But that's cool. As long as we're in this system, we're going to get the ships that go into the space station there, because that's how it seems to work. So we might just have to farm this one up a little bit, see what we can find. Hoping just to come across another one of those transmission towers, because to beacons don't seem to like to give them on this planet. Maybe it just knows we're searching for that specific ship. It's like, nope, you're not getting it.
Move on.
You reckon? I don't know, because we found quite a couple of crap ones, like just by the law of averages we should find something decent too, I'm thinking. If we leave the planet it may reset that. So I'm thinking, I mean this is one here, let's grab this tower, see what that gives us, and if it's terrible again we'll just hop to a different planet, I think. Is this the one we've just done?
Spoiled electrons.
Oh. 6. Come on, find us a good one. It is time for a good one, definitely. The game has given us like, what, 3 poopy ones, all on the same planet so far, so surely it's got to find a half decent one for us this time. Something that looks cool. I don't even see the icon for it. Ah, there it is, look. An hour away.
Let's scrambled everything here.
Yeah, they've done something, haven't they? They have done something. This is definitely not. That's kind of cool looking. That like marbly effect in the cosmos there. That's weird, that red glow. Just like the like, it's almost like a red aurora borealis, but it doesn't move. Come on.
Took all the big ones and left their garbage.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? Yeah, there's no real algorithm to the ships. It is purely luck, I think. I mean, you know what sort of skins you're going to find by going to the space stations and such, but you never know in what order they're going to pop out. Every now and again you'll like go and look for one and it'll be like the first one you find. And other times you can like look for 20 and not find the one you want. It's a bit frustrating, really. Come on, deal us a favour here. Don't give us this boxy rubbish. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. That's like literally, what, 15 of these things that we found now that have all been utterly shit. It's starting to get a little bit bloody frustrating. No. We will find one now. We'll find a good one. We're probably gonna hop to another planet though, because this planet just seems to be just these ships and that's it. At least it gave us a decent blueprint now. I suppose that's one thing you could say for that. Just do that. Yeah, a new planet, I think. A new planet, because we're not having any luck on this one. We've been to that one yet? It looks pretty close. I don't think we have. I think it's the first planet in the system we've been to. Yeah, undiscovered. There we go. Gayamakanam. Gayamakonum. Gayana. Are we going to make it there? We might possibly make it. No, we're not going to. How many more have we got to kill? Quite a few by the looks of it.
System is a get garbage dump.
Yeah, but we know we're going to find that ship. We know we're going to find that ship if we keep farming them. So I think we might have to just hang it, just bear with it for a minute, so we can find that nice fighter thing that we found. That was a really lovely looking ship. I did like that one. Oh, titaniums.
Technology recharge.
Is that all of them destroyed? I think it is. That's weird, it didn't come up with the...
Starships deleted.
There we go. As I say it. This could be interesting. It does look like it's got a bit of a weird colour palette thing going on. It's like quite reddy. Oh, it's a red ocean look by the looks of it. That's pretty weird. Does mean ships are going to be a little bit harder to find though, in fairness. He usually likes putting the transmission towers underwater for some reason on planets like this. No beacon. Gotta find ourselves one of these little orange beacons because we'll... Yeah, there we go. Happy days. Oh, why does it... That's another thing as well when this comes up. Oh, at least there's animals on this one, I suppose. Can hear one in the background. Couple there, look. Oh, there's loads of crazy animals all around us. Hooray! Straight away, that's good. Does look like there's a possibility it's underwater though, and that'll be a little bit upsetting. We fly all the way there to find out it's... Oh, look at you! It's 25 minutes on foot though, so it's going to be a lot less than that in it flight time. 40 seconds, that's okay. We can bear with that. Just don't be under tower, transmission tower, underwater even. It does have a sneaky way of doing that in this game, I've noticed. They might have fixed it though, to be honest. I haven't had that happen for quite a while. The underwater thing. Hurrah!
Radiation protection.
There is another beacon there as well, so we might jump out, use that beacon and find another tower while we're here so that we don't have to look for the next one. Oh, it's Sneaky Gek as well. I'm sure it was a Viking that was flying the one, but I don't think it necessarily works like that. Oh, pardon me. I'm starting to get a little bit tired now. It's got to be said. Starting to lose the energy, but it's cool. Probably have a look for another couple of these, I think. See if we can find that ship. 8 minutes, okay. That is quite a far way to fly. Here we go though. We're right on top of this ship. I'll be the one we're looking for. Be the starship we are looking for. Oh, come on, man. You can't, it can't keep giving us these. It, like, literally, it can't keep giving it to us. Surely the maths algorithm must dictate that it finds something new and different soon. So I do not understand why it would keep finding us these boxy, terrible things. Like, it's like literally exactly the same fucking one. Come on, what's going on with that? That's getting really irritating. Like, how many of those ships were manufactured in this system? Like, that's mad. It's mad, guys, I tell ya. We have to find a new, different looking one soon, surely. Surely it's going to do that. Especially as we know that they're going to spawn here, because they're in the space station. Just want a decent fighter. Just one. Yeah, I think you're right, man. It is pretty much a get garbage dump this planet. There does not seem to be any cool stuff here.
Get beat you to them.
Yeah. It's what it is. The Gek know they've sent out a message to all their pals. They're like, don't let this Semtex guy find a nice ship. These watery planets do suck as well.
Gek give nothing good.
Nah, you're right there. I really like that ship though. I really do want to find it, because that was super cool looking. I like the colours.
Get a shout out or some subs. I'm trying to get a good fan base to start out with.
I'm not sure about the subs, but we can shortly give you a shout out, Alex. Hello there and welcome to the channel as well. Thanks for stopping by, we appreciate it, buddy. Okay, find us a transmission tower first hit. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Tree. I think this is a trolley system though, to be honest with you. It does seem to be trolling us pretty hard with the ships it's given us. I can't believe it's given us this many terrible ones in one row. I'd even be satisfied with the blue one, to be honest with you, the blue fighter that we saw. Come on.
You're beating a dead hours.
You reckon, man? I tell you what, we'll give this one. We'll find one more tower. There we go. We'll find one more tower. We'll pop over that. We haven't found that tower either. We'll check that one out. If it gives us a dud, we'll go and try one more planet. Possibly.
I may not be on every night. I don't think I can do this every night.
That's fair, man, that's fair. That's absolutely cool, Peter, it's no problem. You just check out whenever you want, you know, that's no problem, my friend. There's definitely no, what was, hey? Outpost?
I went to Hershey Park the other week.
Hershey Park? I have no idea what Hershey Park is, buddy. It's an outpost, but wasn't that a transmission tower? Definitely said transmission tower. That's definitely an observatory. It looks like it's underwater. It's just trolled us. It's just trolled us hard. Look, there's nothing down there.
Make the Hershey candy.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Different planet. Different planet. This planet's going to be far too hard to find any. They make the Hershey candy. I tried it. I'm not a massive fan. I prefer sort of milk chocolate and stuff, really. Myself. I did try it out though, but yeah, Hershey's just probably not for me. That's the one we've already been to. Let's just zoom off this way a minute. I know we've got another planet here. This one we've already visited. This one we've already visited. Do you know what? I think we're just going to have to accept defeat on that one, guys. And have a little look to the...
Is fun.
Cool, man. I hope you had a nice time. We can travel a bit further than that. Travel a bit further than that as well.
There was a real man with the name Hershey.
I would imagine so, man. It's FO, we don't want to go to an FO planet. Really game, every time. Six. Right, that's it. That is it. We're going to go for a black hole, see where it spits us out. We got enough stuff to mend ourselves if we break, so let's give it a try. You never know. It might spit us out someone with amazing fighter ships. That would be pretty cool. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Does your lady sometimes wish you'd join her in bed earlier? He or do you do your duties earlier in the evening? Lols. He stayed in a cabin with TV
No
and
comment.
air conditioning.
That's cool, man.
Carl, not the thing to ask.
Thing is as well, I work nights as well, Carl, so it's like I'll be working tonight from 7 in the evening till 3 in the morning. So if I don't stay up like this till sort of early hours of the morning when I work in a really, really busy bar, I'll just be super, super tired if I don't sleep during the day leading up to when I go to work, because then I can get up and it's like go into a normal job, if you know what I mean. So it's like one of those things. What have you broken? What have you broken?
That is way too personal.
Nah, it's cool, man. Why? Why are we being attacked straight away? There's definitely fighters here, guys. There's definitely fighters here. So we're going to check this out. There's no point in even fixing it, but we will. Oh, this is really watery again. Don't get me wrong, I like the watery planets, but we're not going to find a ship that easily. That's a frozen planet. That looks like it's not got much water on it, so it should be easier to find a ship on this one. At least the towers and stuff won't be underwater, and we won't have to search out different islands to actually get the towers, you know. We'll give a couple more towers a go, I think, and then if we don't have luck, I think we might have to maybe draw tonight's stream to a close, possibly. So I'm starting to feel super tired now, guys, and I think we've been streaming for probably about 6 hours or so across the 2 different streams. Oh, I wish it wouldn't do that stupid glitch where you're stuck against an invisible wall. Why does it do that? I will never understand that. Come on, where is the tower? Just show us the tower. No, that's not a tower. To get back towards the light a little bit, so we'll be able to pick them out a little bit easier. Come on! So yeah, my work schedule over the next couple of days, guys, just to sort of keep you in the loop here a little bit. I'm working tonight from 7 till 3, and then Saturday and Sunday I'll be working 1 till 9 in the afternoon. Oh look, there's one right there. I don't even need to get out of the ship. I wish I had seen that before we had landed. So the streams may be a little infrequent over the next couple of days. I will try and get on in stream, but they're not going to be like super long streams. They're probably going to be a little bit shorter, just so I can get sort of a decent amount of sleep, because my dog does tire me out. It is super busy and hectic on the weekends. Where I work, I literally work in a bar in the centre of like town, so it is going to be super busy over the next couple of days for me, unfortunately. But rest assured, as soon as I'm able to get back like this, we will be. Pretty sure I'm going to have Monday and Tuesday off, or at least Monday off, because I'm working the 3 days straight, so we'll definitely have that. Come on, find us a beautiful planet. And it's a Gek planet as well. We get trolled by the Gek so hard. They don't like us.
Sam, do you have any pets?
Yeah, we've got a cat. A little kitten called Moglet. She's about 3 months old, something like that now. She's quite tiny. She's probably asleep with my wife at the moment, bless her. I'll have to pop her down in the kitchen. Oh look, vortex cubes. Is it vortex or is that convergence? I think that's convergence cubes actually. There he is. I thought we got fully trolled there. I thought it wasn't even going to show us a ship. Oh my god.
I love cats.
Yeah, they're nice, man. They're pretty cool. Probably get a puppy at some point as well. Wouldn't mind getting a French bulldog.
What is the convergence anyway?
It's where the Korvax store all of their race's history. The Korvax convergence cubes. Or so says the lore anyway. You can make some good money by picking loads of those up, I tell you. Okay, we'll try a couple more, but if we just keep getting trolled, by the game, we might have to give it a miss and try it a little bit later maybe.
Technology recharge.
I cannot believe that's almost, we're sort of getting up into the late teens now, finding exactly the same ship type, these boxy horrible things that look absolutely ugly as hell. Oh, come on. Let me go forward.
I volunteer at a cat shelter.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Gek invasion.
Yeah. We may as well, I mean, this is pretty barren, so we might as well just have a little look around. We'll probably find a tower quicker than we're on this. Yeah, I do not know what is going on with this whole finding the shame ship thing, but I know it's a little bit irritating. What is that? Oh, it's a drop pod. It's flying a bit of a straight line here. Is that could be a crash site? No, it's not. That's not either. Okay. We're gonna have to land and use the old beacon. Because we don't seem to be having much luck at the moment, guys. For some reason. Don't know why. Oh, luckily there's loads of that about. There's a big crystal. Where was I? Saw it. There it is. Might as well grab that as well. There we go. Let's make a couple. It's probably not going to give us a transmission tower straight away. I'd be surprised if it did. Yeah, we seem to be finding a lot of Gek systems and stuff, don't we, at the moment? Oh, there we go. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. I'm completely surprised, me game. Find an amazing fighter ship that we can take straight away from this tower. That would be super cool. It's only a minute, we can do that. Yeah, 30 seconds, that's alright. We'll see what this one's got to offer. Hopefully not another one of those boxy ones, because that really is getting tiresome. That whole finding boxy starships. There's got to be a good one somewhere in this system, isn't there? Sorry guys, I can't stop yawning. I've sort of hit the wall a little bit, I think, with my tiredness. That's okay, we will see what we can find from this one. Be amazing, be amazing. That's 50. I thought it was going to place us right next to it then. I thought it was going to be like just over the hill there. There we go. Grab a little bit more of this plutonium so it doesn't troll us too badly. Hour away. No, that's not going to be the case. It's definitely not going to be the way it's going to be.
I just got this game. How long have you had it?
I bought it on the release day, man. Coty, welcome to the stream as well, man. Thanks for checking us out. Fortunately, we're probably going to be bringing this stream to an end relatively soon. We've probably been streaming for about 6 hours now, so, and it's getting on for silly o'clock in the morning where I am in the UK. But it's definitely a cool game. If you like exploration and all that kind of goodness, you'll be loving it. Finding mental planets and crazy alien dudes. It is quite fun though, Cody. I'm sure you'll have a good laugh with it. There we go. Let's get down and find this one and see what it's saying. If it's one of these terrible ones though.
It's 1 p.m. where I am.
11 p.m.
Well, I can't walk.
It's definitely super cool, yeah. It's definitely super cool. There is another tower right there.
Get back to my games.
Oh, this is just becoming a serious joke now. That's literally 20 almost of exactly the same ship type we found in a row. That's utterly ridiculous. Like, what's going on with the algorithm? It's meant to be showing us like different new things, and it's just showing us the same exact ship types. That's like, it's either the boxy one or this one, like non-stop. Like, come on, game. You need to sort this out. Yeah, we'll come for the trader, and then he can give us a blueprint for something we've already got. Yep. We'll do this one final tower, guys, and I think if we don't find something cool, we're going to have to call it there. Yeah, man, they've definitely trolled us tonight, haven't they? Surely the law of average is you know, that's unreal. It's utterly unreal. Tell you what, let's land on the pad so we don't have to use fuel to take off this time. We've wasted probably like, I don't know, a million pieces of plutonium. Yeah, he won't even give us a tool, you sneaky gek. Oh, that's quite nice actually. That's not a bad looking tool. Catch you later, Peter. Thanks for hanging out, man. Cheers for visiting us at the stream and being part of the Semarmy once again, buddy. That's quite nice, actually.
Gek with multi-tool.
Yeah, it's quite rare, the Geks with multi-tools. Kind of looks a little bit like the one we've had before. It's almost black, though. That's quite cool. It's quite a funky looking tool. We'll do this tower though. Come on. Surely it's got to find us something good. If not, the Gek will have trolled us super hard. Got to find something alright, surely. Ray, go on, callbacks.
I don't know when he'll be on again.
Not a problem, Peter. I'm not sure. I would imagine it might be. I might do a little stream maybe tomorrow night when I get home from work, but to be honest, it's a little bit unlikely because I'll finish work at 3 in the morning and I've got to be back again at 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. And then, so it'll probably be, I reckon I probably won't be doing like any streaming tonight. I might stream tomorrow night.
To be on a little bit of every stream, sure. But in making no promises.
That's absolutely no problem, Peter. I absolutely appreciate real life takes precedence, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us today, though, man. Thank you ever so much. We do appreciate it. Making the Semarmy strong. That is super cool. Come on, be something good. Oh my... Yeah, that's the final one, guys. That is the final one, because I'm starting to get really, really irritated now with this same boxy bullshit that it keeps throwing at us. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's not cool that it keeps giving us these terrible ships. It's not cool at all. That's unreal. So yeah, we're definitely gonna leave it up there, I think. Because I cannot be trolled anymore by these Gek. It's too much. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves right out of this horrible Gek system, and then we will leave it there, I think, because yeah, that's enough of being trolled by these buggers. There is no way that this can be the way it is with the ship thing at the moment. It's just a shame I didn't have enough. I probably would have bought that other one if I knew it was going to be trolling us this hard. Where's the middle? There. What's that? Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. We'll hop into a black hole, and I think we'll cut the stream there when we go into the war, and then we will hook up again probably tomorrow night. I would imagine it's probably going to be the earliest time I'm going to be back on, guys. I'm going to have to leave it for a little bit because obviously working on that. I might come on a little bit later today, like when I get up before I go to work. But it'll be sort of in the afternoon my time, so I don't know if any of you guys are going to be sort of like about, so I apologise for that. But yeah, unfortunately, you've got to pay those bills, so I've got to get to work and do all of that malarkey. And because my work's stacked the way it is over the next couple of days, it's going to be quite awkward for me to get on and put any real time into the streaming, so don't worry if I'm not about, then that is why. It's not because I've disappeared or anything like that, it's just my work's going to be something I've got to do, really.
Cheers, Sin. Take it easy. Ladders, guys.
Not a problem, mate.
Emoji
Latest, Neil.
Person raising one hand.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for being part of the Semarmy once again. Appreciate your time, man. Sleep well. Right, guys. This is going to be... I think we'll go and land in the space station wherever we pop out, and then we're going to call it there. I certainly will, man. Thank you. Oh, we've got an anomaly. Let's check that. Let's check the multi-tool really quickly. See if we can get a cool one. You never know. We might, and we may just leave ourselves in the space anomaly, and then we could go in. And we can go and check out the space station and the planets around here for a ship on the next stream. I think that's probably going to be as good a place as any to call it a day. We'll have a really sneaky look at this sneaky Gek multi-tool though, see if it's anything nice. We haven't come across one of those super rare ones for a long time, the ones with the gristle and bone, so if we find one of them, at least we'll be ending on a happy note. Oh, that's quite cool looking. That's not too bad. Let's have a little compare. Yeah, it doesn't really look as cool as the one we're already carrying though. It's funky, but not quite funky enough. Yeah, in that case, guys, I think that's where we're going to call it. I'm going to call the stream there, and then we will catch up hopefully on the next stream, and if not, sometime over the next couple of days whenever I get a chance to get on, really. So thank you ever so much for hanging out. It's been absolutely wonderful to chill with all of you again. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you guys there, and peace out, my buddies. Much love. Catch you later on.